What up, YouTube, and welcome to episode 6 of Low League Madness. On the top left-hand side of the map, we have our red Terran player, Duran. And on the bottom right-hand side of the map, we have our blue Zerg player, Razerdeath. This is going to be somewhere in between the gold and silver level game. The player who sent this to me said he was unranked when he played this game and didn't quite recall the MMR. So, this is going to be a little bit of a wild card indeed, and we see what is going to be a supply depot starting the wall in the main base location for the Terran player, and also immediately sending down a scout. Typically in TvZ, you see the wall in the natural base location just because it's always nice to get an early expansion when you're playing against a Zerg right here, but we see Duran. He is going to be blocking off this hatchery right here. Razerdeath spots this. These workers immediately go to town on each other, but Duran able to block this hatchery even more, throwing down the supply depot right here. The high IQ move would be to leave this thing alone so you can block it so you can cancel it later. And Razerdeath saying, you know what, forget about that natural base, I'm just going to expand in the third base location, and also sending over 2 drones to take care of this. Duran following through with that high IQ move, leaving this supply depot unfinished so he can cancel it and get most of his money back later. Doing a great job at scouting here. We did see that he moved this SCV to check and see if there is a hatchery expanding in the third base location for our blue Zerg player, and also sending the SCV into the main base to check out what's going on for the Zerg player. And the Zerg player is honestly reacting to this pretty well. He's not overextending. He's not pulling a bunch of drones to destroy this supply depot. Decided to forego the natural base and expand in the third base location. So these players are doing pretty well, but keep in mind this was somewhere in between a silver and gold level game, so this is not bronze. This is not a bronze level game. So these players do have a little bit more of a concept of what they should be doing. The main thing that's standing out to me right now is no wall in the natural base location, and we do see what is going to be a command center building for our red Terran player right here. And also doing some elite micro on this Marine right here. This Marine is stutter stepping its life away to attack this Overlord right here. Let me take a look at the APM right now. The current APM is 100. Almost 300 for our red Terran player. So my guy, am I getting trolled right now? Is this really a low-level game? This Reaper is chilling right here. Oh, is the supply depot going to get canceled? And Duran managing to get the cancel on that. I'm impressed, man, and also able to keep this Reaper alive behind all this. It does almost go down, and it does have 0 kills, so not the most useful Reaper, but it's better than a dead Reaper. We have some Zerglings running to the other side of the map to try and get some damage done. Razerdeath did see that there is no wall right here. He did scout with that Overlord and saw that there was a wall in the main base for the Terran player, and running what is going to be 4 Zerglings right when the command center starts building into an orbital command. What I would do in Duran's position right here is just cancel the orbital command and lift the base, because there's really not a lot. There's not a lot of army supply right here, but it looks like Duran is going to try and let this orbital finish. I really hope he lifts this off. This command center is on fire right now. It does lift off. Duran flying it back to the support of these SCVs right here, but he has to be quick because this orbital command is burning down so fast. Oh my god. Oh no, that hurts a little bit. Duran did not react fast enough, and that orbital command did explode out of the sky. I think he was too preoccupied with microing his Hellions right here and losing his command center as a result. Oh, he's re-upping it now, though, but that was 400 minerals lost. Not only 400 minerals lost, but some mining time lost off this natural base right here. And Zerg is also throwing down the third hatchery. It is almost done. So we have what is going to be a 1-base Terran to what is soon to be a 3-base Zerg. Man. These Zerglings and these Hellions running past each other, they're like, you know what, we can't be bothered right now. We can't be bothered to fight. Let's just do our own thing. A little temporary truce right there. Duran is going to be throwing down some hurt right here. 4 Hellions is going to be really brutal for the mineral line. If Razerdeath doesn't react to this, but he does. He does manage to pull these drones away. But he's also putting them into the corner right here. This is so many drones going down right now. Almost getting them cornered right here in the main base and then doing a lap around the mineral lines. I think almost every single drone goes down. It looks like every drone but this drone right here in the extractor goes down. Taking a look at the workers killed right here, it is 24 workers killed so far in this engagement. And sorry about that, I accidentally bumped my microphone. Man, that was so many drones killed. Yeah, Duran did lose quite a lot of Hellions right there, but I think that was worth it, to be honest. That was an entire mineral line that he destroyed. Razerdeath is able to re-up this, but this hatchery right here nearly empty. This hatchery right here halfway saturated, but we have a Liberator right here by Duran. Sieging up, but this is 2 queens right here. This is going to be a close engagement. This queen running away does get taken out. The second queen almost dying, but that Liberator does go down. I think Razerdeath was going to try and throw down a Spore Crawler right here, and we have what is going to be more Hellions right next door. So Duran throwing down so much harassment right here. Taking a look at the total workers killed so far, it is going to be 30 total workers killed. We do have what is going to be the blue fire upgrade for the Hellions right here. They are going to be doing quite a bit more DPS. 34 workers killed so far for the Terran player against the Zerg player. Zerg has killed 0 workers so far in this game. Oh man, and we have what is going to be another Liberator. And I actually should have realized this. I didn't realize this. Liberators can one-shot larva. We have what is going to be a Spore Crawler right here on the outskirts of the siege circle, though. So this Spore Crawler, able to get itself building, will be able to take out that Liberator if it doesn't unsiege itself. Duran coming in with 4 more Hellions. These drones are like, my god, man, not again. Roach is so tanky against Hellions. That was 4 Hellions trying to destroy that Roach and not even getting it a quarter of the way down. But Duran able to get back into the main base. Razerdeath is like, bro, can we just stop this? Can we just stop this with my mineral line, man? Taking a look at the workers killed, 44 workers killed so far in this game by the Terran player. Building himself a 3rd command center right here, getting himself saturated on this orbital command, although this orbital command is, I want to say, a little slow in getting saturated. Taking a look at the worker count, it is 42 workers to 25 in favor of the red Terran player, but really it's only in favor of the red Terran player because he's killed 44 workers, so ideally Zerg should be closer to 60 workers right now. We see what is going to be an attempt at a push right here, but the Liberator is doing a great job at defending the natural base right here, and I think Razerdeath is feeling a bit of the pressure. He's like, man, my mineral line is getting destroyed. My build is getting messed up because of my weakened economy. I have to do something. And this is the move of a desperate Zerg. This is really not a huge army, and he's trying to push out right now. I really like the skin on these Ravagers. That purple tone on those spines. Very cool. And this is going to be a planetary fortress. So we have a defensive planetary fortress. Ooh, nice pickup by these Ravagers. Able to take out that Liberator and open the door to the natural base of the Terran player. But running away. running away, being afraid of taking shots from that tank. I did see that, though. Razerdeath tried to get some preemptive shots down on those corrosive biles, but missing every single shot right here. It is now 51 workers to 34 in favor of our Terran player. Upgrades, not really a lot to speak of. We have Zergling speed and we have blue fire Hellions. And we have what is going to be a pretty decent chunk of Hellions running down to the Zerg side of the map. They are driving over creep, though, so ideally Zerg should realize what's happening. Duran does spot what is going to be an attempt at a 5th base right here. And oh man, this queen is so dead. No, the queen's actually not dead. Duran deciding to go for the mineral line. That is so many dead drones, and see how fast they die to the blue fire Hellions, man. Taking a look at the workers killed, 64 workers killed. And taking a look at the production tab for the Terran player, we also have battle cruisers. We have 2 battle cruisers on the way. These Hellions going down. This Hellion still alive. It lost all its friends. And ultimately going down itself. But taking a look at those workers killed. 70 workers killed so far in this game. That is so many workers, man. And we see the effects of this. Terran is double in army supply. Just double in general supply to the Zerg player. And army supply also almost double. Man, Zerg trying to do something right here, trying to answer this, but we have what is going to be both battle cruisers flying down to the base of the Zerg player. He could warp into the main base if he wanted to. I think that's what I would do in this situation, especially after seeing the amount of damage I've done so far. He has a very good sight on the map right here, and he is warping, and it is going to be into the main base. These overlords have to witness it. They're just floating around. They're like, oh, damn. What is going to happen right here? And also taking out the Hydralisk Den. This is a very, very good move by Duran if he wants to keep these battle cruisers alive. Taking a look at the production tab, we have what is 5. It was 5 Hydras on the way, but this is going to prevent Razerdeath from building more anti-air, and 2 battle cruisers is going to be tremendous for Duran. This is going to be so hard for the Zerg player to deal with, already taking out most of those Hydras. And now outside of the Ravagers, there was no anti-air to speak of. Razerdeath throwing the GG, giving the victory to Duran. So wild game indeed, and that was episode 6 of Low League Madness. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please consider shooting me a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you want me to cast any of your own games, I will leave my email in the description below. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Man, 80 workers killed, that is just insanity. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.